Hey, today is August 15th. We are almost, actually, no, we are halfway because about 15 and a half days is halfway to 31 days. So we are officially at halfway to the end of the 31 reasons to get over a breakup. Today, what I'm going to talk about is being adventurous. Yes. And I don't mean you could talk about like if you want to go skydiving or scuba diving or bungee jumping, or I was going to say jumping out of a plane, but that is skydiving. So unless you just want to jump out of a plane and not skydive, I don't know what that would be called. I don't want to find out what that is called. Um, but when we think of being adventurous, we think of like rock climbing. We think of things that are really, really outside of the box. But being adventurous can be very different depending on who you are as a person. Some adventurous to me is different than adventurous to Securia, and it's different than what you might consider adventurous. But one of the things that we find, and what I found when I was going through my breakup, is that my sense of adventure quickly diminished. It became non-existent. And again, I was more comfortable staying inside my comfort zone, staying inside that box. And I really didn't want to step out of it. And part of getting over a breakup is relearning how to step out of that comfort zone and to be adventurous and to figure out things that you enjoy doing. And that's really going to help you to excel, not just in the adventurous hobbies or activities that you're doing, but it's going to help you to excel in all aspects of your life. And the reason for that is, again, it's because you're expanding your comfort zone. Forget about stepping out of your comfort zone, because that means that you step out, that means you're going to go back in at some point. No, this is about expanding your comfort zone. So here's your comfort zone. And as you expand it, it continues to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Then your comfort zone is no longer what you used to think it was. It is bigger. So, getting over a breakup, heartbreak, or divorce can allow you to actually really step into your unlimited potential. And it can seem daunting, it can seem scary, it can seem alien and foreign to do these kind of things. But the more healing that you go into, the more you find yourself, the more you'll want to do things that excite you and make you happy and joyful. But at the end of the day, they're going to be things that maybe you've never done before, or maybe they're things you've done before, but you're just adding a little bit of something to that. So I, again, going back to my breakup and what I went through, I was in that comfort zone. I created a comfort zone, but instead of my comfort zone being like this, I felt like it was like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And being adventurous just isn't about, like, I was adventurous as in, I've talked about my drugs and alcohol. So adventurous, yeah, sure, I was adventurous that way because I pushed the limits sometimes on what I did, and that's adventurous. But I'm not talking about those kind of things. I'm talking about things that propel you forward, that help you to excel, that help you to become the best version of yourself. And as you learn to find yourself, you'll want to expand your comfort zone even more. But that only happens when you start to actually heal and get excited for what life has to offer, because life has so many things that we can do, we can say, we can think, so many, unlimited, infinite. And when we actually heal from that breakup, our mind, our imagination, our creativity starts to expand. And now we start to think, what else would I like to do? Oh, would I like to try that? And then by letting our hearts guide us, we're not as scared to do the things we've never done before, to do things that are, again, a little outside of what we're used to. And again, I'm not saying like, today go skydiving. I mean, if you want to go do that, go do that. But you don't have to go big or go home. You can start small. You can do little things. I didn't just go do, I don't know. I haven't skydived yet. So that's one thing that I don't know if I'll do it. Yeah, my mom said she'd go with me, so I guess I'll do that. I mean, if my mom is gonna do it, then I kind of have to do it too. But yeah, just at the end of the day, just remember that this is one of the benefits of getting over a breakup is that you get to have a sense of adventure again. You get to find yourself. You don't have to just get up every morning and cook breakfast and go to work and come home and then cook dinner and then spend time on online dating or figuring out what, how you can get back together with them, and then going to bed and that kind of state and having terrible sleeps only to do it all over again the next day. That's not a life to live. That's no fun. I know, even just talking about it, it doesn't get me excited, but doing things that like you just that are going to be memorable. Again, life is about experiences. Life's about the memories you create for yourself, for others. And if you're not adventurous, then what memories are you creating for yourself? You're not creating any. You're creating this, you're doing the same thing. You're not creating anything. You're just doing the same thing. So again, one of the big benefits of getting over a breakup, heartbreak, or divorce is to be adventurous again. And when you start to feel a little bit adventurous, when you start to be creative, and when you start to think outside the box, that's when you know that your healing is starting. And again, that's why it's so important to have a plan and to have a strategy and to have a safe and supportive community where you can go through these things, because that's going to help you to really heal. Again, being adventurous is only a step. Like all these days that I'm talking about, they're only steps. There are steps to help you. But to have a plan and strategy, a safe and supportive community, all of these things all make sense. They all help you with healing. And to make sure that you reach out to people who've been there, who understand, who've helped other guys just like you to get through what you're going through. And I'll say it again, Security and I, this is exactly what we do. We love what we do. We love helping men to transform their lives. And if you're sick and tired of feeling angry, hurt, depressed, lonely, resentful, guilt, shame, like all of those, worried, all of those feelings, they suck. They're not fun. Reach out to us. We're here for you. We want to help you, but you got to want to help yourself. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. All right, bye.